Hey everyone, Tabitha with Haystack Creations. Thank you guys for stopping by. I started doing some library card tags, and I thought, oops, I need to just stop right there, grab another card, and do these with you all. I'm horrible about that. I will go ahead and get going, and I'm in that process, and I just take off and I go. And then I remember, man, I should have done a video, or man, why didn't I go live with that, or something like that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to stop and I am going to grab a library card. I got two different ones. I think this is an older card than what these are. These are more of a newer card, but they're both library cards. And what I am going to do is I am putting some tissue paper on them because I don't want the big white uh, showing through. So you can use tissue paper, a digital scrapbook paper, anything you want to do, to cover it up, musical paper, whatever it is you want to use. But I've wanted it to be known as, a library card. So the back will stay just the way that it is. And that way whoever gets it can journal on them. And I am making them I'm going to make two of these to go in, or maybe one, into this little open spine journal that I'm doing. And I've got a long way to go on it. So it's just pretty much, you might as well say, started up there, but I'm getting there. And I'm at the point now where I've got the signatures put in, sewn in, and I've got to get embellishments going. So I need tags, I need pockets, I need all this stuff. So, yeah, so I need to get some stuff done. But anyway, I am going to be using sewn pattern paper, and this is something I have been chomping up on. I'm just going to pull this piece off, and I like them wadded up, and I save these because you can take and use them as like little washi tapes on your stuff. So I like that, but throw it away if you wish. I'm keeping it. I keep everything. That's the bad thing. I keep everything. So I'm going to go like this, make sure it gets covered up. And I'm just going to use regular stick glue because I will be sewing these around once I get them on here. But this would be my backing, this paper here. So it's going to be my backing. I just need to make sure I get everything on there good and getting glued so it sticks enough so I can sew it. But yeah, this is the start. Then I am going to be taking, I will be setting these aside after we sew them. I'm going to set them aside and we're going to, I'm going to make some embellishments using some cardboard. And they're just going to be basic embellishments. I'm going to sew around in black, okay? And my embellishments, this is going to sound weird. I'm going to have to switch my thread, and I'm going to have to, I want to sew in like a pink or a white. Probably will be, I might be sewing in, I don't know. It'll be a lighter thread when I do my embellishment. I don't know. I might go ahead and do black. We'll see. I can't really, I don't know. We'll probably just do the black. I don't know. I don't know. I might do the see. Oh gee. Don't plan nothing with me because I'm gonna change it 50 times. All right, so we've got that down. This is my base. I'm gonna put these all inside this. I'm gonna wad it back up and stick it in my little baggie. That way that saves it for something else. All right, I'm going to go ahead and ink around this one. I inked around these already with ground espresso. I like that. That's one of my favorites to use. It used to be the walnut stain because it's dark. But I don't know. I think this can be darker. This right here, if you rub it too much in spots, it kind of looks burnt, like you burnt the page edge or something. And I do like that. But I'm going to try to make these, believe it or not, even though I'm using the tissue paper and I am putting ground espresso on it, I do want to try to make it shabby. Try to make it shabby. I'm not very good with shabby, but I'm learning to make them shabby. So shabby, we're going to try. So let's do this. And I don't know if you guys have ever tried waxing your embellishments or waxing once you get it on the cards or your tags, but I'm telling you, I love the wax. I love the way it kind of, if you're waxing on paper, it makes it translucent in a way. It kind of, would look like a greasy spot in some spots. And on the paper and things like that, I think that it's pretty cool, So we'll see how it goes. I wish I had one that I could show you, but I don't. This is my head. This is what I'm just going to do because I want to do it. Okay, let's put that aside. And now I am going to go over the machine, and I'm not going to zigzag. I think I'm just going to use a straight stitch all the way around and kind of go wonky with it. Maybe go 2 times around or something. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. Maybe I'll zigzag 1. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going over here to sew right now. So let's get it down. Okay, we got it on there. Like I said, I'm just going to straight stitch around. And I'm not worried about going straight. I'm just worried about my tissue paper getting sewn down. So, wonky, I like. And that's 1 time around. Now I'm going around another time. And I'm going to make sure that I kind of offset it from the other stitch. To where you notice that I went around it a couple of times. And I think I'm just going to sew this one first with you all. And let's get this one done. Because it takes too long. I might just have this one tag done and do the other ones off camera. Just around it, just like that. Okay, I'm going to pause this and I'll be right back. Okay, I got all 3 of them sewed around. Let's cut a little bit of threads off. I like to leave a little bit. So let's see, leave a little. And this one here. There we go. And let's cut a little bit of this one off. This one here. This one down there. Okay, so let's see where we're at here. Okay, we got them sewn. Here I need to add a little bit more ink because the tissue kind of came up a little bit. Right in there. Okay, and I sewed. Okay, so there we go. Now let's just stop here, and I want to work on some little embellishments real quick. So let me move all this out of the way. Set our cards aside for a minute. Let's see what I got here in the kit that I'm working with, which is the LineDotArrow. I told you it's a design team project. A little waterfall I'm working on. I want to see if I can find something that I can use to embellish. Ooh, library card and bingo. Part bingo. Maybe. Looking good. Looking good. Let's see if I can find a little picture that would be small enough to where I could use it on my embellishments. Like I said, I'd like to keep it within her kit. So I'd like to find a little picture And there's a little bird. We might put a bird on one. Who says we can't? And there's that one. Maybe we'll do that. And I might put that out there too. A little tag. Or that little ticket. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. So I got anything on a tag maybe I could cut down. See what if she's got any little girlies on her tags that I could use. Got some little pockets I sewed on. That's a kit. Little bird. Guys. I think I've done used them. See? I've been trying to go shabby. This is a little notebook that's got like glassine bags for little pockets in it, and it will go probably tied on top of my journal. Got to set aside. That was one of the challenges that she had. That's really pretty, but it's not going to be what I need. She's too big. Look, I'm going back through here and I'm finding more. She's too big. Man, I done used it, haven't I? But there was a smaller one of her that would have looked really pretty. Her being on the side, and you know I could probably cut her down, but I'm not going to do it. I've got plans for her elsewhere. So it looks like I am going. Whoa, no, that's a heart. Oh, here's a little one. There's a little one. There's actually a real photo, and this is the real photos that I used, and I can use that. I don't know how well it will wax, but I could try. And then we got the mirror. The mirror would be too big. Oh, whoa. So, nope, that mirror's too big. I've got, oh, there we go. Oh, hold up. We got a tag. I might be able to use that whole tag. Okay, let's just stop. I'm going to dig and keep finding. All right, this is what I've dug out so far, but let's go ahead and get this tag, because, see, I could take that tag, and I can use that tag whenever I put the tuck and have the, yeah, okay, that's what we're going to do. And these I could pretty much use on, not her, because what was that, but I could use the bird with the bird. Okay, let's set that. Let's go. Let's just go. Let's go. Okay, get our little embellishment going here. I am going to take some. Do I want to put gesso on it? Or do I just want the card? I want the cards. I want the brown. So no gesso. I'm not going to put no gesso on it. I am going to use this. And which should I use? I don't want to put this on there. It should be too big. But you know, I could cut her down and not use it as a tag and cut her down. Let's do that. Let's cut it down. Let's just kind of cut her down. Good enough. Good enough. You got to see my cardboard. That's my whole thing. We'll cut it down a little bit more. Cut it down all the way to the brown. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, let's ink it up, and I want to round my little corners. Now, where'd my corner thing go? This side. Let's just do that little tip there. And let's ink around her. going to put some good old cheesecloth behind her. Maybe a little bit of lace. Or I might put a little piece of a book page. So just going to go on here like so. Let's get a little bit of a book page. I don't need much because, like I said, I want the what you call it to be seen. You know what I mean? Like that. We're just going to layer. We're making a cluster. Yeah, right now we're going to make a cluster. All right, so we got that. Let's see what we can find in here. I know I've got some cheesecloth in this little basket that I can use. And I'm going to actually use, here's my boo-boo. It's not like boo-boos. It's what, whenever I am dyeing stuff or coffee staining papers and stuff, I mop it up. And trust me, guys, I can go anywhere from mopping up from dark to light to this. This is a new one I've started. But this has got a little bit of pink in it where I was coffee staining some paper and I added some pink in it. So let's see if that's going to be long enough. No, it might not be. But yeah, because I want it to be pretty good on here. Yeah, I think I need a bigger piece. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. And I think I might go ahead and switch out my threads because I think I'm really wanting. Put that down. Put this down. Get her there. Now we need a little bit of lace. She's got to have some lace. I mean, she is shabby chic. So we've got to have a little bit, which you don't have to. Shabby chic you can do without the lace, believe it or not. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. So let's cut a little bit of this pink just to have a touch of it on that one side of her. Here, let's see. Let's see. Just a little. Just a little. Let's layer down and see what we got. And you know, I think I'm going to like that. Just like that. Because I will go and I'm going to sew her like 3 stitches straight down. And I do think I am going to go with more of a neutral kind of thread. And then that way you see that it was stitched, but it won't be so buoyant as the black is what I did around it. Because I don't want it to go through her eyeballs like that or, you know, her mouth or whatever. I want it to stay pretty. But let's go ahead and I'm going to take this over. First, yeah, I'm just going to hold it just like this and sew it. If you're not that confident in your sewing, I would go ahead and glue it down. And, you know, go from there. But I am going to go ahead and take it over to the machine and I'm going to sew it down. I'm going to pause you because I've got to switch out my threads because I got black in there. And I will be right back, okay? Don't leave me. Okay, let me pause. Okay, I got her sewn. I'm going to trim off some of the threads like this. And I had, my stitches was a little too tight right there. So it's a little tight there, but then you can see I loosened or made the stitches a little bigger. So you want a little bigger stitches. Don't go over a little. But so I went 3 times down, 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, so she's all stitched down. Now I am going to put this aside here real quick. And well, I sewed on another little piece of lace by accident. I don't know where that came from. Should we make up another cluster real quick? That way we can do that. No, I think I'm just going to work on one at a time. Don't get myself all out of wacky here. But okay, so I'm going to give you some parchment paper. You want to protect your space. I mean, you don't have to put parchment paper, but protect your space. I'm going to make it a little bigger. That way I can fold it over with my wax, and you'll see. You'll see. So I'm going to lay it down. Okay, I've got my iron. I've got a little craft iron here. This is just for my waxing and my paper crafting. I've got a cordless one that I use for my sewing whenever I'm making my little pouches. Oh, let me see. I've got some little hearts here, which I haven't shared yet, but I'm going to be making these little for the challenge we got. Got these little hearts, and I went through and I did like strip quilting, and then I cut them up in little hearts. And now I'm going to go back and I'm going to embellish them. So put some little buttons and lace, little buttons and stuff on it, and it's going. I will probably be. I don't know what I do with them, but anyway. But I'm going to be doing that. But I'm going to fray this a little bit more. Cheesecloth loves, I'm telling you guys, cheesecloth loves wax. Okay. I get these off of Amazon. They're just little wax pellets. I don't know if you can see, but they're little wax pellets. And it's beeswax. And this one here is more of the white beeswax. It's not the yellow beeswax. I kind of like this color the best. The other one gets it too milky in some spots, and I don't like it as much. Now I do, but this is what I've got, and I really like it. So it comes in both ways. You can get the yellow, or you can get, this. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take some beeswax, and I'm just going to put it down. And what it is, whenever you do this, don't put a whole lot at first, but you're going to pull it with your iron whenever we put this parchment paper, we fold it over. And all you're going to do is just fold it over like this. And you're just going to take your iron and get it going here, kind of backwards. And you're just going to heat it and pull, heat it and drag it. And when it gets on that cardboard, man, I love it. I just love it. I really do. See how it's going? Oh, I love it. And I'm going to go back and put more. You can see where areas where you're going to be wanting more. And I'm going to go up here more up here by this cheesecloth. And on top of this paper. I just love it. I love it. Some people don't like the wax or even mess with it. But, man, I could sit here and make clusters like this all day. Maybe that'd be my 100 days, making wax clusters. I could do that every day, but I'm not. I'm thinking my 100 day is going to be index cards and playing cards because I love playing with the playing cards. See how that's going? Oh, I don't know if y'all can see it. I want some more wax over here on my cheesecloth. And that cheesecloth is going to get hard when it dries. It's so much better. Trust me, it is so much better. Some more right here. Let's see if we can drag it over. These make fun, textured. And like I said, you can see yourself pulling that wax. That means that wax just runs, of course. So I think I got it all. I got it all. And you don't even have to do the whole thing. You can just wax just a portion of it. But when that dries, guys, whoo, it's hot right now. But when it dries, she is so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And see how it kind of like it muted her down, even though it was a digital and like the paper behind her, it just kind of muted her. So I am going to set this aside because I want her to get really hard. Now I'm going to tell you this. I've got glue on it. I've got wax on it. I'm not going to be able to re-glue her down. I'm going to have to take a take her back to the machine and run another stitch down it to put it onto my card. Fabri-Tac might hold, or hot glue, I guess, but I don't have my heat gun or my glue gun plugged in. And let's see, it's already getting hard. Oh, I love it. Okay, I want to set this aside, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do up this bird one while we're in the motion here. In the motion. Now, I don't know, should I use the ticket one, you think, or should I use the bird? I think I'm going to use the bird. I don't know. It's the ticket. Ticket might be really cute, but she's upside down. I think I can cut my bird down a little bit. I do. Let's try it. Let's see if we can cut him down a little bit. He's just a little bit smaller. Sorry, bird. And then maybe I can get the bird, this one too, somehow. Or maybe I just go with, we'll just go with the bird. The bird, he's going to stand alone. He's going to be by himself. I need my ink. But there it is. We can find it. Well, let's go ahead and do up another little cluster. And see what we got here. And I think I had some tickets out somewhere. Let me see if they're blue or are they red. Oh, they're pink. That'll work. I put a little pink tag behind him. Little pink ticket. You can go behind him. And we'll put some book page behind him. That shall work. So let's get our cluster going here. I have that, and let's get rid of book page. My book page. Oh, there it is. Let's get some book page behind him. You can put anything, do your cluster the way you want to do your cluster. Do it. You do it. You do you. Okay, let's get some more of this cheesecloth right here. Oh, there's a piece. This right here. And I just kind of do it like this. It's easy to fray. Or I think so. So we got some cheesecloth. So let's get some cheesecloth down. I want the cardboard now to be shown. Cheesecloth. Let's do some book page. Let's ink up this ticket a little bit. It's really not going to matter because that wax is going to change it anyway. It's going to make it darker. And let's see here. How do I want this? Just like that. Let's go just like that. All right, I'm not even going to mute you this time. I'm just going to come over here because I've got my thread in it. And I'm using a light pink. That's what I had a bobbin for over here. So that is what I've got. Let me get this up. Get that going here. And I'm going to go with a stitch down the middle to hold everything. Maybe. There we go. That'll kind of help it through a little bit. So there's a stitch down the middle, and then I'm going to do one on each side. That gives me my 3. And then whenever I go to do it again, I will try to run right over one of the stitches. And I'll probably run over that middle stitch on that girl that I did where I did it so tiny. There we go. Oh, he's going to be cute. I'm going to frame him up a little bit. A little cheesecloth. You need some cheesecloth colored or whatever, hit me up. I do hand dyed in my shop. So I've got plenty. I've got plenty here. It's a little gnat flying around. Okay, so in he goes. Just like so. Just like so. We could put a word under him or something, but I think that he's going to be just fine. Just fine. It's a big clump. I don't want that big clump. There we go. Put some down on him. Just a little. A little at first. And then get him on there. And let her run. Pull it around. We want it on that ticket real good. And I don't have enough there. Or a ticket. Some there I want. Yeah. You want your iron on the hottest setting, or you want it really hot. I didn't tell you all that. And I didn't put any lace behind him. I forgot. But he's my bird. So I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay. We'll add some lace later to it. We'll add lace later. Okay. Where else do I want it? And some more on him. Let's flip it down. I've done this with the girls in my group before with the waxing and some lives. But I've not actually made a video of me doing it, I don't guess. Now I got one. Now I got one. There we go. I think that's perfect. Perfect. Like I said, he's going to have to dry up. I need a little bit more on up here. It's not going to be stiff enough. And that wax, it makes it stiff. You can put, it gives it a real good look too if you put a lot down. But you gotta watch it. You can put too much and it look gummy. Or you can put just enough and it looks wonderful. And I think that's going to look wonderful. Oh, I just love the way that cardboard, and it gets on it. I just love it. So there's that one. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. I'm done with the iron for now. No, I'm going to leave it on because off camera I do another one. And I think I'm going to try this one with a real photo. And all I did was just hole punch it, or circle punched it. And I think I'm going to do that. I have to look and see what my calling card or my playing card is for the week in the group, because today is our T-Pay. So we'll see. If you're looking for a fun group, I'd love to have you over in Haystacks Crafty Corner. And there's some very talented girls in there, lots of inspiration. So, yeah, come on, join in. So we've got that. Let's see what else we're going to do for these. Pretty much. I'm going to have it like that. I'm going to have this one here. I've got some little glassine bags. I think I might put a little glassine bag on it. Let me see where those went. Okay, let me get the glassine bags. Okay, I've got 2 little glassine bags, and they're just some that I just coffee stained. Okay, we're going to use those behind the little clusters. I do want to stamp on them first. So let me find my stamp. Let me see where I put it. What did it do with it? I'll tell you guys. Here it is. All right, I've got this right here. And these are really hardened. Oh, man. I wish y'all could feel them. You're going to have to try it. Get you some beeswax and try this method. It is fun. Fun, fun, fun. Here is my stamp. Get this out of the way. And I need my black ink. Any color you want to use. Like this section right here. Section right here. And I probably use some little envelopes on these too. This is the front of my bag, so this is what I'm going to focus on. And I'm just going to put some little words on it just to kind of duddy it up a little bit. So it's not so blah. It'll just kind of give it some little words or something on it, you know. Just run it across. So we've got some little words on it now. And I put this down, if you're wondering what this is, it's just a little piece of paper that I put down because this is the stamp I like to keep in here. And I can go like this. And if I ever need something one day, I can go back and rip something off if I want it. Yeah, it's there. You know, it's there. Okay, let's see here. So we've got our little bags. Let's see how we got our going on our layering here. We got our little bags. We're going to put our little bag back here. This will be down. Our little bag will be in here. So that's going to form as a pocket. Let it get some down. That'll be like there. Okay. And same with this one. I'm going to do basically about the same right here. But now, okay, yeah, it's a different card. So we'll be putting it here. This will be in there just like that. When I go sew these cards on, I'm going to have to sew toward the edge so they're acting as a tuck spot, okay? There's my bag. There's that. Now I'm going to need a little skinny tag to kind of go in them. So let's see what she has in her kit. That's something, if not, we'll make our own skinny tag to go down in it. But I bet you I can find something. Look at that with a little button. Will she fit? How perfect. How perfect is that going to be for that? It's got a button and everything. Sold for that one. And let's see. Ooh, I know there's more. Where was that ticket for that bird that we had that bird on? Where was our bird ticket? Well, looky here. It's ABC's. Got the blue birds on it. Perfect. We will make a tag out of that. Hey, I couldn't win it better at that. Looking in here. But let's do them up a little bit. We can't just leave them like that. Leave them hanging, can we? So we've got that set aside. We got that set aside. Let's ink up. See what we're going to do. We might use a little bit of my seam binding that I sell in my shop. Hand dyed, guys. Everything's hand dyed. Anything that I usually put in my shop is something that I've actually made. Okay. I try. If it's paper, I've hand dyed it. If it's anything like that, I've done it myself. So I try not to put anything in there that's just plain. Everything's like what I do myself. Okay, I've got to put something on the back of that. It's too white for me. And we're going to make these into little tags, so it needs a little something something. So why not some tissue paper or some of that sewing pattern paper we can put on the back. Or no, let's just go book page. Let's just go book page on the back. That'll work. That'll work. I'm going to go with my glue stick. I don't want wet glue. And I got threads all over this. Woo-wee. So let's put this on. I'm really pleased with this so far. I think it's pretty. So there is a piece of a book page. Let me see if I find another one here. Let's see. I'm sure I got it. I've got all kinds of book pages now. I've collected them. I have collected them. So we've got this. Cut them down and let's sew around them. And I will go ahead and I will use the thread that's in there, and it's going to be the pink. It's a light pink. I'm okay with it, but I will probably zigzag these. These will be zigzagged. So there's that. And well, I have to have a ticket or two in them. And like I said, her kit has some tickets, so I will use some of her tickets. And okay, throw this piece away. It's over here. All right, let's see here. I think I'm going to turn these into a tag. So I am going to make them a tag. Okay. So let's make it a tag. And let's ink those little pieces there. And there's nothing else that's going to be on these. Just this. And they're going to slide in the little bags. I love glassy bags. I love using them. And I don't have any of my little flowers made up. Darn it. I would use some of them. But I don't have any. That might be something I need to do. Restock up on is some of my little flowers. Change the stitches so they're real big. Oh, yay. That's okay. Okay. So here's one. Okay. Here's two. Now we gotta do it up a little bit more than this. So we've got our zigzags across there. Let's get us a little hoe put in it and put a grommet or an eyelet, whichever. I don't know if they're grommets or eyelets or what. This is going to go a little bit on that button, but that'll be okay. And I'm doing a little one, little hoe. And I don't know if my grommets will go in. I've got these, but sometimes I struggle getting them in that hole. I mean, I do struggle. Backed with, oh, we need to ink that. Good thing I turned it around, huh? This is a beautiful kit that LineDotArrow has. Natalie did a wonderful job on it. I will link the kits for this month below. That way you guys can go check them out. I know it's toward the end of the month. I'm behind on doing my stuff. Always behind, it seems. I get busy. The shop and everything, but okay. So we made us two tags out of the kit stuff. So that worked out. Now let's put a little thingy in here. Maybe, oh, look there. It's going to go in there perfect. Couldn't have asked for better. Oh, I want this one. I don't want the silver. Okay. Put that in my little bag. I had a hole in it, so I had to take it shut. Okay, shut over there. Okay, let's try it. Perfect. It still feels a little funny. These didn't come with the little rings. I think just the larger ones come with the rings, maybe. That'll work. That'll work. So we got our little holes in them. Now, there's another grommet. Um, let's see here. Let's find something to go in them. What do I want? What do I want? Let's kind of lay it in here. That way I can kind of see a little bit. He's going to be a tight fit, but he's going to work. It can go just like that. This one slides right on down in there. So I want that button out. So let's see there. This one most definitely. We'll see what I got here first. Let's see what's in the goodie bag. What do we got? What do we got? I got some pretty blues. Sure. If not here, it's over there. You know, I could use some of that. Let's get that out. I know you're looking at it. Oh, ooh. I think. Hold up, sisters. Hold up. Here we go. Don't get me rolling here. I'm going to sit in here and find stuff. I've got a basket. If you're wondering what I'm digging through, I'm digging through this thing here. It's stuff that I've used and I've thrown it. I like that. I've thrown it over here. And I've got the perfect, oh, I don't know, but look at that. Oh, I don't know what to use on the bottom of that right there because it's going to get something on the bottom. Let's see. I'm digging. I'm still digging, guys. I know y'all didn't want to hear me dig. Okay, I'm going to run over to this table right behind me and see if I can find some blue. Oh, hold up. I found some blue. Look at there. Look here. I found some sorry silk. Look over there it was. Just looking at me. Okay, here we go. What are we going to do here? Let's see. This here, I really do think that this would look pretty down here at the bottom of this one. I really do. And this I hand dyed in my shop. So I do think I want some of that. So I'm just going to cut this little bottom part off and go from there. And it needs to be more even. Let's see what we got here. We'll have this here. I'm going to leave it hanging off on each side a little bit. So that's going to go there. Let's check her out. Let's check her out. This can be a done up little library card now, I'm telling you. So we got that. This will go up a little bit. This will go here. This is going to go up a little bit, and we're going to have that tied there. This has actually it has a little goat on it, so perfect. It was in a scrap bin. That works. Now, with this one, I'm thinking maybe I should do this blue. I think the lighter blue would be prettier than the darker blue. Or what do y'all think? Yeah, let's go with the lighter blue. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is the lighter blue. And now that I did not hand dye. That someone gave me that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And I'm going to let it hang over a little bit so I can always go back and trim it up. But to get it on right there, and let's see what we got here. Little bird, little bird, little bird will go here. This will go up here. Anyway, here, here, and here. This has got to go down in there somehow. There it goes. There it goes. I just didn't push. I didn't push. All right, now we got to get those in those little holes. I'm going to get out my awl. It's already out. It might help me a little bit. And I'm just going to tie these, the basic little tie in them. Almost got 2 done, guys. And it only took me 49 minutes. So, well, more than that because it's 49 minutes right now. Oh, but that's okay. That's okay. It was worth it, I think. These are going to be beautiful. Beautiful. And then we'll get these bags and get everything on We might see that we want to add more, you know. We might want to add some more stuff. I'm going to leave it, I'm just going to leave it long like that. It'll be okay. I'll cut it off later if that's what I want to do. But let's leave that like that. And let's get this one on. Now this will be my challenge here. This one, because it's going to be thicker. It'll be thicker. So this is where this will come in handy. Poking it through that hole. Stuff. Just enough to grab it. I'll do that and then it goes right back out. Ay. Let's grab some more in there. Get some more up in there. Good heavens. Be too big. Ah! Good heavens. We might have to tie this a different way. Come on, don't put my grommet out. I want this blue. I've got some blue seam binding I could use if all fails. But I want this. There we go. There, we're getting it. It just needed a little TLC. Little TLC. Of course, I'm not going to leave it that long. We're going to turn it off there. I'm going to turn this off here. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. So we got those. Okay. Let's get our lace glued down. I use a little Fabri-Tac. Got more coming. You know, I ordered it offline and it's going to take it a week to get here. A week. And I have like a little, just a little in here. Just a little. Okay, there is our blue. Yeah, we'll trim that down. This one here, I don't know yet. Okay, come on. I mean, it's like barely coming out. Barely. Let's get you about right there. I'll trim these down later. I'll trim them down. Nah, go ahead and trim it down. We'll trim it down now. So we don't need as much. Okay. So we got that. Let's get our little bags where we want them. We put some glue right along the side of the bag. That way, if I want to use it as a tuck, I can. Which is not really going to be a tuck now, so it don't matter. Because I glued it on the wrong side. Oh, yeah. But that's okay. So let's get that down. A little, let it be able to come up. So that's okay. Now, I'm going to put this on here like this. And like I told you, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to sew it right along the side here, and this would be a tuck if I wanted to. If I wanted to add, you know, some little tickets, which we're going to put some little tickets in there. So that's what we're going to do. So let me go and get that. Let me change my stitch. I want to go straight stitch, and I think I'm going to go right down that center. If you go right down one of them stitches that you did, I'm going to go right down that center. That way, cover that up. Like so. Okay. And then let's get this one in. And like I said, we're going to tuck some little tickets in. A little tuck spot there. And who knows? But you got that. And you can always do something right there. You know, that's an option. This time I'm going to go right down the middle because I'm not going to use this as a tuck. Come on. We're not going to use it as a tuck. Oh, come on. Almost. She's whistling. Whistle Dixie. It'd be really cute if I found a flower of mine and put a flower on it. I'm going to sit that in that little holder so it stays upside down. Okay, this one we'll put about right here. Okay. Same with this. I'm going to take it over there and I am going to stitch it down this stitch right here. That way I can use it as a tuck, okay? Okay. We'll see if I can get it drawn up. Slow a little bit. Okay. Wouldn't be the end of the world if it didn't line up. Well, would you look at that? I ran out of my thread came undone. Dang, darn it. And I went right down it too. All right. There we go. Now let's round two, guys. Round two. Get back where I want it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Cut my threads to where they're hanging off everywhere. I like them thready. So see? See? There we go. There we go. We'll need something down here because I went a little too far up with the bird. So something's got to give right there, and it is going to be some of this. Where did it go? And I'm going to ruffle it at the bottom, right across here at the bottom. Only because I have a gap there, and I do not want that. Now let's put this down. We're going to go right across here. So I'm going to go generously with my fabric tie. Right across here. And then I'm going to ruffle. Ruffle. And you just do little pleats. Just do you up some little pleats. This might not be this is not like, I don't know, this is not like what I want. Hold on. I don't want that. Too stiff. Too stiff. Hang tight. We got more. We got more. We got more. There's that gray. No, I don't have a blue up in there. Ain't that just a ribbon? This blue. That blue. Look at that. This blue. No, we're going to have to make it work. It's going to have to work. Last piece. It's stiff, you know, it's more of a stiffer. And you know, I've got dark blue seam binding, but I think it's darker than this. So I don't know how well that would work. Well, I could probably get away with a pink because I got the little pink ticket. Or some cream. But I think I can get this to work. Just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient with it. Be patient. Put it there. There you go. There you go. There we go, guys. It's working. I'm gonna go with more of that glue. A little piece there I can use. There we go. Pretty blue and shabby. I do need a little bit more glue right there. But now I'm just kind of lonely right here. So I've got to find something to go right there. Because that will bother me. I don't think I've got a flower. I'm going to look over in my little box over there and we'll see. But a flower would be ideal on that one. This one. Actually on that one too, if I can find two. Okay, I'm going to put that upside down. Because I will need it again. Okay, now let's see if I can find a little flower for right here because it's so lonely. It's so lonely right there. It's so lonely. I can get in here. Ugh. We might be able to find something. Here's some little flowers. But I don't know if there's the ones that I want to use. Actually, she looks good right there. Yep. So I think I'm going to put that one right there. And it's already got the lace behind it. Right there. So that worked. And then let's see. See what we can find for him. Throw them all out. That one might look okay, cute for him. And it's got some little lace behind it. I don't know. I'll use this big one here. And I like these paper flowers because they're flat. That's the only one I got there, and it don't have any lace. I like that one. These are some old flowers here that I've made. Wow. Okay. Should I do that one? This one? Maybe this one. And then I got this one. It's more muted. I think this one. It's got more of the shades of the bird. Okay, I'm just sticking it down. Just gonna go for it. Don't think, just do. Don't think, just do. There's our little library cards with our wax embellishments. You can journal on the back. They're flat. Tickets. We need a little bit of tickets to go down in there and in there. I've got to make more flowers because those I don't really care for. Not that much. Tickets. We need something of her tickets. Where did that bird ticket go? Bird ticket. Aw. That turned out cute. Okay. Well, I know we got more tickets. That. So I haven't used any of the tickets yet. Looking fast. I'm looking fast. Those are tiny. I don't want those. Oh, right here. Right here. And we'll fold it down just like we did that one. Fold it. Let's perforate it. Well, come on. Fold right. And we'll slide it right there. Well, this one will probably get to go farther. Let's inker. Ink it. Fold it just like that. Here we go. Pull that up so the little button shows. Bring him up a little bit. Okay, I think I got it. There we go, guys. I will take a picture and I will post it over in my group, Haystacks Crafty Corner. Like I said, love to have you join. Check out the kits that I used on the cards and stuff that I used. And go check them out. They're beautiful. She's got beautiful digis of spons. She always does. Library cards, if you need some, message me. I've got plenty. So I need to put some out in the shop. I just haven't yet. But okay, guys, there we go. That is my Shabby altered library cards with wax embellishments. Okay. And when I say wax, they're pretty stiff. All right. All right. Y'all take care, and I hope to see you, hope to meet you over in the group. Okay. I will have final pictures over there. Bye-bye.